along to the Bias Premier League show, along with my man Troops in the building. We're at the offices of UFF today, and
we've even brought Wenger today. You understand? Like, we've got guests now, you get me? Like,
actually, that's from a film called Day of the Trampires. I watched the premiere of that the other day, man. It's really good. So when that film comes out, you gotta watch it. It's really, really good. Day of the Trampires.
Yeah, I never got invited to that.
Huh?
Yeah, that was my invite.
It's not my film, is it? It's not my film.
Yeah, but you could bring the man then, you understand? Like, you're too up for us now. Yeah?
No, it's not too up for us. I got invited.
Forgetting about the man.
Do I not invite you? I invited you last week to Italy, to AC Milan. I said, yeah, come along. Oh, Robbie, I'm not going to that. Yeah. Not after watching these lot. What did we do? That was our best performance of the season, I thought.
Yeah, Ramsey knew I went in the away end.
You missed a good trip, man. Milan was nice, the sun was shining.
It looked good, fam. Man was stressed here in the fucking rain, blood. You understand? I got a bit of fitness in though, little tournament, you get me?
Oh yeah, you was doing some little football.
Yeah, I got through the game, blood. Like, I got a personal trainer.
But I'm glad to see your faith has been restored.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? He's got the
89, yeah. It's up for grabs now! You get me?
You got the Arsenal kit, wearing it with pride.
Yeah, blood, like,
because last week, the way you was talking, man, it's like, you was all doom and gloom and that and the thing, but...
I'm not gonna lie, a bit, like, you understand? With like my comments and after Brighton, like, I don't take nothing back. I'm proud of who I am. I'm from the hood. I don't care if these men say Compton or whatnot. I'm from the hood in England, the hood in London, you understand? I'm proud of who I am. People need to get over this actor thing, get over this blood fam thing, yeah? Because I'm not going nowhere.
You said you see them taking the mick out of you on Soccer AM.
Yeah, blood, but...
And me.
Yeah, like...
And me standing on a crate.
On a crate, blood. Do you know how tall this brother is? You understand? Like, I'm the small one, you get me? Like, yo, you man are... But like...
It was funny, though.
When I first saw it, I'm not gonna lie, like, I was a bit like, you man mad, like. But then, like, I watched it a few times and it was actually kind of funny, blood, like.
But you weren't vexed this week, was he?
Nah, man is not vexed. You understand? Like, do you know what cracked me up? The way they started it, because it was like the face of me at Bayern Munich when I was like, and then he just turned like, man is vexed, blood. I was like, nah, it's kind of funny still, like. But shout out Soccer.
There was nothing to be vexed about this week.
Nah, nothing.
You know what? That was first of all AC Milan. Great win. I wasn't expecting that.
Nah.
Nobody was expecting that. And then Watford, you know, listen, it's a weird game because, you know, the stadium wasn't full. There's still a lot of season ticket holders that are like, I can't be arsed.
Ty's got Troy's, Ty's got Deeney's Cojones.
Oh my God. Now the
that
whole
video, yeah, Lord of mercy. I thought Ty was gonna try to punch the camera or something like that. I've never seen him so aggressive, blood.
Ty was proper aggressive.
I never knew he had it in him.
You gotta watch that video. Ty going in, right, on Troy Deeney. Of course, Troy Deeney missing a penalty, Arsenal winning the game by 3-0. And Troy Deeney, who famously, after the last time Arsenal played Watford, spoke about the lack of cojones in the Arsenal team and how they bottled it, basically. And kind of came back to haunt him yesterday as he...
Bit him in his arse blood. Bit him in his arse blood. I know you're watching, fam, you understand?
But you know what, I'm going to send some respect to him.
Nah, because you know, when he come out, yeah?
I see the video afterwards.
Him and DT, and he even, like, when I come over, he's paying man homage. Yeah, like, I got love for them, man. I got mad love because that's what you call respect between a footballer and like the fans, you understand?
Yeah, and you know what? You know, he got so much grief off of Arsenal fans. The place went electric when he missed the penalty. Everyone's Deeney, what's the score? Giving him stick throughout the game. And for him after the game to then come up to fans, Arsenal fans as well, you know, be signing autographs, taking pictures and that with them. I thought that was a bit of class by Deeney.
He showed cojones.
He showed
cojones because I tell you straight, like, you get me, like.
Yeah, but will he face Ty? Will you face Ty, Troy Deeney?
That's the test if you got real balls. You understand? Because yo, I'm not even facing Ty.
I go to Ty. Yeah. I go to Ty. He's got no. I go, will you face him? He goes, yeah, of course I will. I said, no, physically. He goes, no, I'm talking verbally.
Yeah, verbally, innit? Like, that's like, you know, Deeney's a big brother, you know. Yeah, that's like one of them barks in him head. Yo, that's Ty done, fam.
But it
might help though because Ty might actually start saying Wenger out. You get me?
Well, it's a good performance by Arsenal.
Nah, it was.
The guy Aubameyang.
Blood.
This guy's a dangerous player.
Yeah, blood. What's that? 3 and 5.
Yeah.
And he's not even like been getting decent service. He's just coming to the league, coming to the new team. I said, blood, like, this guy is a world-class striker, blood.
If you put the ball in behind.
You put it in, like, Mickey knows where he is, blood. That was a great ball, fam. You understand? It's the way he went around the keeper and the composure to slide it.
Yeah.
Like, it was just I was so happy.
And Mkhitaryan as well. That's
that's
two and two for him. 2 in the last 2 games for him, and he's last couple of games he's played well.
Yeah, he's starting to look like he's coming alive. I think at the start, I think you have to be real. Like when they came in, we weren't really in a good position. You understand? We was on a downer. We were like form wasn't good. So they've come into like a bad situation. You understand? So it's kind of hard for them to come in and kind of raise it, innit? But hopefully that Milan victory, you understand, has boosted the confidence in the squad now, blood. Because the way we dealt with Watford, I was very surprised, fam. You understand? Especially with the changes he made. Like no Jack, no Cojones, no Ramsey. I thought to myself like, El Neni and Jack are in the midfield. Fucking hell, dude.
El Neni played well.
I thought what's his name? Decora was gonna have a field day in there, blood. But the man them shut it down, fam. But Kelechi's right, fam, because yesterday Xhaka was the good, the bad, and the ugly, blood. Because there was one point when he fucked up in the middle, but then he ran the whole way back and actually made a great tackle.
Yeah.
You understand? I said that in my vlog, but that's what you want to see. But he's got to do that consistently because there's been times in the season he's lost the ball and his head's just gone and they've just run at us.
You see that German fan I interviewed yesterday, right? He said something really interesting, right? So I was asking him, I was saying, what's Xhaka? He was so good in the Bundesliga. I go, what do you think? What's the difference? And he was saying that, listen, in the Bundesliga, he's a really aggressive player. And he goes, he come to the Premier League, he started off aggressive, and he goes, now he's noticed that like that's all gone. Like that's been taken out of him. And he thinks that's one of the reasons why he's not been performing.
You think it's
true though, isn't it? Because remember when he first come,
he was flying in left, right, and centre.
He was very aggressive, wasn't he?
Sent off and
he's not really got that aggression at the moment, is he?
I think it's got to be Wenger, fam. Because when he first come, he got sent off a couple of times, blood.
Yeah.
Remember, he got sent off against Swansea, and he got sent off again, blood. I can't remember that.
Yeah, and he was getting a lot of yellow cards.
Enough yellows, fam. But recently, like, he's not even going in for the challenge, fam. I think it's Wenger. I think Wenger said to him, yo, stop with this, like, diving in thing.
But Arsene Wenger, as I keep telling you, every time you think he's dead, he always comes back with something, and that was the AC Milan one the other day.
Not from Claude's point of view, you understand? Because even that one, fucking hell, blood.
Oh no, listen, we gotta, you know what? We gotta keep remembering we're not through yet.
No, I think we are. I'm sorry.
We're not through yet.
Because I said to you, like the way the Ostersund game, I said it like we thought we were through, we thought it was done, and because no disrespect, they're not a level of team in it. Understand? They've done very well to get that far in the Europa League, but they're not levels in it. AC Milan are levels, and they will know that they're gonna come and wanna. AC Milan's goal is to come here and get a goal in the first 20 minutes. Because if they get that, the game's wide open now. You understand? If we can keep it tight for the first 20, and then we come take over now. Get a 1-0 lead by half time. Game's done. Game's done, fam. I believe we're through. But I just want to avoid Atletico Madrid. You understand? Any other team I take Atletico in a one-off game. I think in 2 games. Because they just smacked up, I can't remember who they played, but they won 3-0. Griezmann got a bad boy goal, blood. Bad boy goal on his right foot, fam. Come over, brought it down on his left, bang on his right. I don't think we could do them in 2 legs, I'll be real. I don't think we could do them. I think 1 game we can do them. I think 2 games now, we're fucked, blood. We got to avoid Atletico Madrid at all costs, fam. But you know these European, man, they don't like English teams winning European trophies, blood.
Well, Bonucci said that, listen, they're still confident of going through, so...
But Bonucci's a player that's come from Juventus, so he's got the winning mentality, you understand?
Well,
so he's
we don't want him to do a Juventus or what they done to Spurs. So.
Nah, man, you understand? Luckily, they've got Gattuso, not Allegri. You get me?
Well, we'll see. Moving on. Did you watch, obviously you watched the United versus Liverpool game.
I was on the phone to you. When Rashford scored, we were both like, raw. That was a banger, man.
What a goal by Rashford. It was a good game, actually. And basically, United, they got those 2 goals in the first half, and Mourinho does what he does.
It was a bit like when they played us. They got the 2-goal lead and just said, bang, that's it.
Just shut it down. And to be fair, you can't blame him for doing that. And I thought...
Salah who? Because his name's Mo Salah, but I'm not going to lie, I saw a Man United fan say no Salah.
No Salah.
You understand? That be cracking up, I'm not going to lie.
Do you know he's the only United fans are always good on banter, you know?
Yeah, do you know he's the only... Do you know... De Gea's the only keeper he hasn't scored against in the league.
Is it?
He scored against everyone.
They shut him down, man.
They lock him down. He had no... Mane was shocking in that first half.
Mane kept giving the ball
away. Kept giving away the ball. Yeah. Firmino was like... His head was like... He weren't
They really dealt with that front three. You have to say...
been playing well, but he never
It's a very impressive performance by Man United.
Yeah, it was. I think Bay at the back, fam. What a defender.
Yeah, they look sharp.
Yeah.
You know, they deserve to win.
And no Pogba, blood. You understand? And
Yeah.
they look better. I can't lie. They looked a bit more fluent without him in the
still
team.
like Pogba,
But
man.
Alexis Sanchez, blood. What is going on there, cuz?
Sanchez,
You understand? Let's get on to there. Walk way. You know he was my guy, innit, fam? But you get me, like, I told you when I saw you in Mill Hill, forget about Man United. Forget about them thing there, yeah? And look now. Come by till your blood clot. I told you.
I said to a lot of United fans, I said,
you know what I noticed?
You didn't need Sanchez. You saw it. Listen, Rashford, they've got Martial, Lingard. And I just think when you bring in Sanchez now, you're lessening those guys' chances of playing.
And he's not even playing him in the right position.
Rashford is an exceptional player.
Fire.
He's only a kid.
Fire. You still got Martial there, and they're playing him in the wrong position.
We could be...
They're playing him as a number 10.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Sanchez, it's still early with Sanchez. He can come
I think he'll flop, because South American players, apart from like Chicharito, who's done bits there, when you look at it, Veron, flop. Forlan, flop.
Yeah, that's true.
It's only Chicharito, really, blood, who've gone there, you understand? Di Maria, flop. You understand? Alexis Sanchez, question mark.
I never really looked at it that way.
I studied
before,
it, because when I heard, I remember when I heard United he's going United, I was like, I said, no, he's gonna flop.
I'll give you another one, Falcao.
Yeah, Falcao's not Radamel, blood. He was probably at that time, he was probably the best striker in the world. If we be real, out and out striker, he was the baddest man. You understand? And look what them do.
Hey, this is interesting.
I don't think the South American man really like the red side of Manchester, you know.
Too much rain.
You understand? Aguero like the blue side. He's loving it over there, blood.
It's true.
Tevez as well. It's only Tevez, you understand? It's only
Fernandinho.
You understand? Like Anderson, he was at Brazilian, he was at United, they didn't do fuck all. Like South American players don't really do well at United in recent times, fam. It's been proven.
Hey, this is
Juan Sebastian Veron, probably the best centre midfielder at that time, fam.
Yeah.
You understand?
I remember when they got him,
I was like, because I remember that time there.
No, they've got another great player.
Because I was like, nah, they had Keane and Scholes, and now you've just gone and made it Keane, Scholes, and Veron. I was like, no. We've only got Vieira and fucking who was there at the time? I think it was Parler and them man there. So I was like, nah, this is gonna. But we won the league that year. It's because Veron flopped. Then he went Chelsea and flopped.
It's interesting, man.
I'm telling you, there's something about.
You know what? Listen, on the Liverpool thing, we've got to touch on this. Did you see the Jamie Carragher thing?
Yeah, man.
Jamie Carragher, if you haven't seen it, the videos have been going all around the place. There's a fan. I don't think he's speaking in the fan speaking a Scouse accent. Most probably an Everton fan.
Yeah, probably a blue.
He's taking a mick, driving alongside, taking the mick out of Carragher. Carragher winds down the window of his car and spits at him. Spits. And all the spit didn't go over the guy, it went over his daughter who was in the passenger. What was Jamie Carragher? I mean, spitting is disgusting. I always hate that. And I remember El Hadj Diouf, remember when he done the spitting and all the Liverpool guys were having a go at him. And I think this is worse.
It is because
not spat he spat at, apparently this girl was only 14 as well.
You can tell by her voice she's a young girl. You can tell that she's a child, fam, you understand? And for me, like, it's disgusting, fam, you understand? Like, the guy shouldn't, like, I'm not defending the guy. Before anyone thinks I'm defending Carragher.
Who that?
Before anyone thinks I'm defending Carragher, yeah? The guy shouldn't have been filming him anyway, because he's driving his car, and he's got his daughter in the car. So he shouldn't have been driving anyway. But that does not. That does not excuse what Jamie Carragher did. What it was fucking disgusting, blood. Like I see him try to come up with an excuse here because we've seen the video, and Carragher tried to tweet and say, the guy was taunting me the whole way down the road, tear. We don't really know if the guy's got more footage and he's only let out that piece of footage. We don't know what Carragher's like.
But he's not swearing.
But from what we've seen, all he's saying is, yo, 2-1, like, you get me, your man lost. And like, what do you mean, like, blood? Man,
I'll be spitting every week this season. The amount of times I've been...
Forget that. Look what happened to you at Tottenham last year, blood, about spitting. You're lucky you never got there and bust gunshot route, bro. What do you mean? You understand? Come on, let's be real now, blood. Let's be real now, fam. That's true. Nasty, Robbie, blood.
I've left games, right, and cars have been driving past me with other fans, and they've been taking the mick. You just got to take it. I mean, come on, man.
And you are a Sky Sports pundit. You are a Liverpool like great. You have like got one of I think you might even have the most appearances as a Liverpool player, blood. You understand? You was captain of Liverpool. You England caps. Yeah, people look up to you. People actually respect you in the game. And you've just gone and fucked up your whole career.
I've met him before.
Yeah, we met Carroll when we did the Neville thing. And he was, even when you did the all-read thing, and he's a banter man. It's like, you're right, lad, how you doing, lad? Mate, you know what I mean? Like, he's a cool brother.
What's that accent?
Like, you want to mock blood fam, like, you understand? We could do it as well, mate. You know what I mean, mate? Now, shout out my Scousers, you man. I got mad love for my Scousers, you know?
That ain't a scout. That's a poor Scouse accent.
My accents are dead, fam. I think to my blood fam, you feel me? Like, I got that one pattern. Nah, but real talk, like, for me, like, I said it before the show, like, if you spit in my face, dog, yeah, I'm rossing you up, blood. I'm rossing you up, dog, because, no, I don't know, you could have any type of disease, blood, yeah? And that is the most disgusting thing to do to a person, blood. You understand?
I'm really surprised. We met him, he was a sound guy.
Yeah, he didn't seem like that kind of man.
I don't know, he's just completely lost it for some reason at that. But you can't do that, man.
Like like, Carragher saw the little girl in the car. That's what makes it worse, blood. Like, he saw her in the passenger.
Disgusting. I'm sorry, he's spitting.
I'd
rather someone hit me, you know.
Yeah, real talk.
Than spitting.
Real talk.
You know,
spitting is like 10 of them,
I've seen fans do that before at a game. You know, it's the one thing. It's disgusting, man.
Spitting is like telling a man from the Caribbean or Jamaica to suck your mother. That's death. That's straight death. Like, you're dead. You can't. There's certain things you can't get away with in life, man. And that's one of them.
Terrible, man.
That's one of them.
Moving back to the football. Bournemouth 1, Tottenham 4.
Yeah.
Professional job done by Tottenham, even though they were losing 1-0. But the big thing from the game is the Harry Kane injured. Bad for England as well.
For me, I think the big thing from the game was when he went off, the way they kicked on without him. For me, the way that Lamela, Son and Ali were playing as that free blood, it was fucking frightening.
It's still worrying. You know, no Harry Kane, man. I mean,
but they showed that they can. You understand?
In that game, but did they want to be missing?
But this is the
thing. FA Cup game against Swansea coming up, you know. Yeah,
but this is the thing. They had the way they lost to Juve because they thought they were going to that game. You were through. You're not. But
he's evil. He's evil.
You get me? You good, yeah? But like, yeah. So like, everyone thought like they were gonna go Bournemouth and hold corn because of the way they lost. And then with Kane going off as well, and them being 1-0 down, that was the key thing. When he went off, they were 1-0 down. Yeah. So that's when you thought capitulation now, collapse. It's happened again. You're gonna see Tottenham Hotspur do what they do best, bottling it. But then look what they did.
Yeah, no,
they pulled together, and Ericsson, blood, I can't lie, blood.
But what you know, you've got to say, man, you know,
but Bournemouth don't really.
It's a big worry. It's a big worry for Spurs and England.
But even last season when you got injured,
fit Harry Kane playing for England this summer.
I think it's more of a worry for England because last season he got injured for quite a while, and they still done their thing without him, blood. So I think they've actually learned how to play without Kane still.
Okay, moving on to results. Everton beating Brighton 2-0.
What happened to Brighton? You see,
Brighton.
It's just like that's just so like it's so fucking Arsenal blood like.
I know.
It's just so us blood like. Balassi, was good that Balassi got a start.
Yeah, he played well as well.
Man, it's a good ball in.
Huddersfield 0, Swansea.
Nah, but you know what? That goal, sorry, the Turkish brother, because Mems told me about him.
He's a good player.
That was a finish, you know. Like,
he's a good player. He was banging. He was at Besiktas. He was banging him in for him. That's been one of the things that all the Everton fans have been like, "What's going on? They paid all this money for this guy, and he's been on the bench and things like that."
And now when you
Allardyce, play the guy.
Play the guy, blood. He's licking.
He's an excellent player. Huddersfield 0, Swansea 0.
That game,
Swansea were down to 10.
52 crosses from Huddersfield, 30 shots. Swansea had one cross the whole game. They hit the post. Yeah, they hit the post. They hit the crossbar.
Yeah.
Like Swansea would like that was some proper serious stuff. I told you about Swansea, Robbie. I told you about Swansea, blood. Yeah. When me tell you about, I'm always right, blood. I'm always right. I told man about Swansea, blood.
Tell me about Swansea.
I said to you, when they had their little one loss, and then they go pepper up the team last week, and then they go get a 0-0 away at Huddersfield with 10 men. I told you about Swansea.
All these men they told me.
We've got the clips on Bayer Show, blood.
They never told me when they got things wrong. They only told me when...
I told you, I tell you when I get it wrong. I tell you.
Newcastle 3, Southampton 0.
Southampton, blood. Jesus, blood.
They could be going down.
They're dead.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it, blood. Because since they come up in... What was it, 2012? They come back up?
They've never been near relegation fight. They've always been
since they come up,
comfortable.
They were comfortable. Like,
but this time they're looking very...
I think switching the managers every year is catching up on them.
Yeah, they're looking shaky, and they don't seem to have a goal scorer in that team.
That Van Dijk's gone, and since he's gone, it's just...
Defending is dreadful.
I think Bertrand will leave in the summer.
Big win for Newcastle. Big win. I think they're going to stay up in Newcastle now. That win there, the win that they had, against Man United. And that Kennedy, he's looking sharp. We got him in a couple of weeks.
You understand? And you know how we do away, boy.
West Brom won. They're gone. They scored first, but they still ended up losing 4-1.
And it was a good goal there, blood. It was a great ball across Rondon with a good
I
finish.
like Rondon. I think he's a good player.
He's a problem.
I reckon when they go down, I think somebody's snapping him
Yeah,
up.
100%. I can see him at maybe like a Bournemouth or something.
Yeah, he's a good player. It's a handful, isn't he?
Proper handful. Always causes us problems.
But Leicester, did you see the goal by Vardy?
Vardy, blood. You see him and Mahrez, yeah? They're like Mickey and Aubameyang.
Yeah.
They proper like work together and know each other. Because
Jamie
before
Vardy,
he ran, before Mahrez played the ball, Vardy was already running, blood. He was already gone.
Jamie Vardy's an excellent player.
He is. Because when you see the goal, he never knew where the goal was, blood. His ball, he was looking at the ball the whole fucking time, blood.
I really think that guy's underrated, you know?
He is.
It's only if he plays for Leicester.
Yeah. And because he had that one season and everyone thought like one season.
I wonder if he'd have come to Arsenal, what he would have done.
Probably would have lost confidence like Lacazette.
Trust him to.
Yeah, you get me? Like, Wenger will probably play left back. But like, he played left wing back, man. You got pace. Yeah, man. We'll stick you there.
Chelsea 2, Crystal Palace 1. Giroud, do you see the goal he missed?
Jesus.
You should have buried that.
And you know what?
I think Chelsea fans are starting to see what we used to see.
What we used to see, innit?
He's a good player, but he's not clinical, is he?
You're not that. You're not grade A.
Yeah, he's not grade A.
You're not grade A. But and you know what? Yeah, he lost concentration because the rebound fell to him beautifully. But because he already his head was gone from hitting the post, he just it was just like, yo, you need to keep your head in the game. That's one of the reasons why you're not at Arsenal Football Club.
But 2-1.
Chelsea, I
think one eye for them's on the Barcelona game.
Yeah, they will lose that.
You think they've got no chance?
Yeah, they will lose.
Yeah,
Louis, what are you gonna get some suntan, blood? You understand? Like, I don't know why you're going out there, my guy. You understand? Like,
listen, they've been there before, and they pulled off.
Yeah, not this time. Who's gonna run through? Who's doing the Torres this time? Giroud, fucking donkey. Guy can't run for shit.
You say there, Giroud gets the winner.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I can't see it myself.
Yeah, fucking bang it last minute.
I was watching Barcelona the weekend, man. They
see how they murdered it? Was it 4-0 or something?
And that was without Messi.
That's what I'm saying.
Messi
man.
weren't even there.
They arrested him. They tell him, yo, you're coming for them. Why there? Because you remember?
Yeah, I think no. Messi just had another kid. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, because I saw that picture.
Yeah.
They said the 5-a-side team's complete.
Yeah, so that's why he's got three sons now.
Yeah, 3 of them blood.
Front three
blood.
They'll probably sign them all up now. Sign up all of his kids now. Right, if you're a sensible agent, you sign up all 3 with a release clause of 10 billion.
Yeah, I understand.
And you just hope to God that they get even half of the traits of their dad.
Forget MSN, you got MMM blood. Messi. That's gonna be mad.
The last game I want to talk about is the game, and it's more about what happened off the pitch. But West Ham versus Burnley. Now, Burnley beating West Ham by 3-0. That's despite West Ham having a good first half.
Very good first half.
Should have buried their chances, didn't. Well done to Burnley. They were clinical in that game.
Great goals.
But I don't think that tells half the story. The fans finally lost it. Fans come on the pitch. One of them was wrestled to the ground by Mark Noble. Another fan tried to take the corner flag and plant it in the middle of the pitch. There was fans that converged on the area, the director's box, on Sullivan and Gold. Apparently one of them got hit in the face with a coin. Security had to escort them all off the... I mean, it was really, really toxic, really, really horrible. I was watching the videos after the game from ArsenalFanTV, and the fan, you know, Dom.
Yeah, Dom was...
He was close to tears when he was talking about, you know, how the soul of the club's been ripped out. I mean, I really felt it. Listen, nobody wants to see that. Stuff that happened at the weekend, especially, and there's no way anybody throwing a coin is a coward, right? Straight up right now. But then I do also, you've got to see also, it's wrong to come on the pitch and all that, but you can see why these fans are upset. They've had enough, haven't they?
Yeah, man. Like, the predicament they're in, like they were promised all this hope, leaving their home, the bowling, you know what I mean, to go to Stratford and make everything better and whatnot, and
make big signings.
And just shit's got worse, blood. Like Payet Snake, them village is gone. Even the fucking the distance from the fucking stands to the fucking pitch, blood. It's just.
And I think the thing is, what's really annoyed West Ham fans is that they were told that, listen,
they're gonna kick on and try and battle with us.
We're gonna be going for top Europe. 4. We're gonna buy world class players. You know.
Do you know what?
That Chicharito on the bench.
Yeah, blood. Like, I don't get it. Like,
They've hardly spent any money. The fans have moved into a stadium that they didn't want to move into.
Because last week they caught him outside. Brighton was in it. They caught David Gold outside Brighton and they stick it on him. This week he get licked with a coin.
Well, I don't agree with them. I don't agree. I don't
agree with them
throwing things. Is that,
I don't agree with them. Like, he's 82, innit? Like, you can't be really.
Yeah, well, even if he's 22, this coin business.
Like, I'm Wenger out, blood. And when I saw Wenger, I never. And I got my little selfie. You get me?
You know, listen, I understand.
I agree with them taunting, like shouting at the, like going towards where the directors are and shouting like abuse or songs at them. I agree with that. I'm totally with that. Blood.
They were hardcore songs.
Yeah, I'm totally with that though. But the whole throwing the coin and the pitch thing, I'm not with that. Blood.
That's wrong.
I'm not with that. But you going for the directors like saying get the fuck out of our club. I'm with that, blood.
I think now something serious is going to have to be done at that club. And they are in serious relegation trouble.
Dropping.
Serious relegation trouble, man. And
before the whole madness come on, like kicked off in that game, it was only 1-0.
Yeah. So do you think that had an effect?
I think it had a big effect, blood. I think it had a big effect, fam, because the players' heads have gone, fam. When you've got players running on the pitch, blood, and the stewards are just there sitting on their arses. Like, I saw even a tweet, blood, that someone put out a tweet and one of the West Ham stewards was sleeping on the job. He's sitting in front of the fans, front row, yeah? And he's on his little fucking bench. He's on his little fucking thing. The man's sitting like that, sleeping. Like, conked out.
Yeah, but you know what? They don't get paid. I don't know if these stewards get paid enough money
but
to be going to take on some of these.
But it's one man run on the pitch, yeah? And how much blood clot steward you got around the team, yeah? And what? One of you can't come protect the team. You're paid to do that. You're paid to protect the players. That's what you're paid for. That's why you're here today. Not to watch the game. You're here to protect the players. So what the fuck are you doing sitting there?
How about the club spend some money on players and stop, and maybe fulfilling some of the promises that they, gave out to the fans, and then maybe the fans wouldn't have been looking to do stuff like that.
But you know how it is, Robbie, fam, because we're in the...
It's a horrible situation. It's toxic. I mean, somebody was saying to me yesterday that, they don't think that would happen at Arsenal. The fans are more class. I disagree. I think if Stan Kroenke came to every game at Arsenal, I think we would have seen something like that there already.
I don't think there would have been pitch invasions. I think they would have
it's been toxic at Arsenal as well, especially last season. A lot of apathy now.
Yeah, there was only...
I've seen lots of fans around where Wenger is. Like in games where we've been losing,
and they've been thrown out,
pointing and
been ejected.
You French this and that, which is out of wood as well. And I think if Wenger, to his credit, has taken a lot of stick from fans, right? Yes. But he's taken it with a lot of dignity in that, right? I think if Kroenke was coming to games, I could have seen a similar thing last season happening. There were stages of the season where fans were so unhappy that if they'd have saw him.
He's a man that, like, when I saw Wenger, like, I was like, oh yeah, Wenger, yeah. Can't really, when I saw him, I was like, it's kind of hard to kind of cuss you, man, now that like, you're here, like, because like, you just think of like all the good times. And at the end of the day, I do respect him as a man. And like I said, I put it like, when I saw his comments and he said about the fans don't hate me as a man, they hate...
I don't think they do hate him as a man.
Nah, but they hate the fact that he's not winning as a manager.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. I don't hate him as a man. That's why when I saw him, I never gave him dog's abuse. You understand? I showed respect. My mum brought me up to show respect, so I show respect, you understand? With Kroenke, suck your mother. It's simple.
So you wouldn't show your respect?
No respect at all, blood. No,
so that's what I'm saying.
I'll shake his suntan because Josh is Wenger out, so me and Josh can go for a drink, but your father got your blood clot.
That's nice. Shake the suntan, but diss the father.
Yeah.
But I think it would kick off in a similar way.
Yeah, with Kroenke, 100%. That's what people have to understand, is that our owner is American, and he's not in the country.
Never at the games.
At least Sullivan
and Gold are at the games.
Yeah, and away games.
Yeah, they're at every game.
What, you name me one away game my man's been to. He should go, the one away game he should go to every year is the Scum away. He should be at that game, at least that one you have to fucking do. Yeah? The man, I
think Sullivan and Gold, they do want West Ham to do. They're going to have to come out and speak.
Do you know what it is? They're broke and they've realised that they fucked up and they can't. Did they love the club? Maybe they love the club.
No, but you know what? This is where where some of these owners and that.
Look, how the fuck is Karen Brady on The Apprentice, blood? She can't even fucking run a club, blood, but she's giving man fuck lad. This isn't bad. What the fuck? Are you mad, lad? Lord Sugar, suck her blood clot. What do you mean?
Well, listen, this is where where some of these owners of clubs go wrong. Fans want honesty. Just come out and tell him what the problem is.
Yeah.
And then they will more understand. Come out and say, you know what, guys, things have gone wrong. There's been some mistakes.
Yeah.
I mean, be honest with the fans, and then the fans will at least, you know, they're still going to be unhappy.
Yeah,
it's a bit like last year with the whole thing with Arsene Wenger. Nobody said anything. So it just allows the whole situation to run away and get toxic. Yeah. Whereas if somebody had come out and said, yeah, guys,
you know, staying.
Yeah.
Just got to deal with it. Then we would have been like, all right, fuck it. Like, he's not going. Put the banners away. There's no point, right?
Anyway, time for...
Oh, shit.
We got a ham roll.
Well,
We're in these little swanky offices. We forgot about to get a ham roll.
Well, to be honest, I don't really want to give him a ham roll because he might spit at me. So,
I'll tell you what. Instead of a ham roll this week, I'm presuming you're saying Jamie Carragher now.
Yeah, because...
You can give him that to wash his mouth out.
Yeah, you can wash your mouth out, mate. You understand?
Do you like that bit of improvisation there?
Yeah, you're quick, Snoop. You're quick, Snoop. Because when the ham roll of the week, I was like, ham roll. I ain't got fucking ham roll, blood. Like, oh, shit. Nah, but yo, Carragher, this is to wash out your dirty mouth, fam. You understand? Because you cannot do that, blood. You cannot, as a human being, fam. There's things you don't do, blood. You understand? And that's one of them, fam.
Yeah,
like,
you don't spit.
It's not hygienic, fam. Like, you understand?
You don't.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, and that is not godliness. You understand?
Listen,
that is tramp mentality, blood.
Yeah, where we come from, you don't spit.
Yeah, we don't deal with them things.
Spitting is disgusting. Jamie Carragher, we've met you. You was a. He was a gent.
He was a lovely guy, bro.
I'm really hoping this is just a one-off situation.
I personally think it's the end.
There could have been things going on that we don't know about. It was horrible, but you can't do that.
No,
you can't.
You have to accept. It would have gone to Deeney. You understand? For the Cojones and whatnot, but then Carragher just come out of nowhere, blood, like an RKO.
Yeah. Deeney, get to it.
You understand? You get to it this time. You understand? Man will be coming for you, though. Don't worry.
So, what is it?
Jamie Carragher.
Glass of the week. Glass of water of the week.
Yeah. Water of the week.
Wash your mouth out.
Wash your mouth out, dog.
Thanks for watching the Bias Premier League show today. Don't forget to subscribe here to ArsenalFanTV. We'll be back next week. We're giving you a chance to be on ArsenalFanTV and give your opinion after the game. All you got to do is WhatsApp your video and hold the camera like this. Send it straight after.